a civil servant or a business owner, you cannot continue to work more than 60, 80 and still be actively working. Some could be whiling away time in their 60s, 70s, 80s. If only they are still in good health, they could walk or they could do something at the office. That is fine. But still, you still need to put in system that will be giving you what? Passive income. What is passive income? Passive income is the money that comes in with little to no ongoing daily effort. An example of this passive income is rental income from properties. If you're working for somebody, the business you are doing, the profit that is coming, it's an active earned income. Portfolio or investment income. This type of income is bigger than your passive, is bigger than your active. So this is the system where money generated from financial investment or capital investment. Example, interest from savings account, which that one I will not recommend. It is very low, small. Or an account, bond, mutual fund, or dividend from stocks. Capital gain, profit, you sell an investment or you sell a property that is giving you money. So this portfolio is a level of income that from your active, you have both passive. So it is more than one passive income. Example, let's say you have a farm, you have a real estate, you have invested in an oil company that is generating you money, you have invested in gold that is bringing you money, you have invested in transportation that is giving you money. These are an investment level that is generating more than millions of Ghana cedis or billions of Ghana cedis or billions of dollars, depending on the currency in which you are in your country. So this is a huge investment. So this one, you do not work. The money that you have actively worked for, which you have channeled some into an investment, this money is giving you return, is giving you profit. 4 reasons why you need to master these 4 financial management system. Number 1, faithfully provide for your household. Number 2 is to leave godly inheritance for your future generation. The 3rd reason is to honor God as the source of your wealth creating ability. Welcome to today's episode. This episode is one of the special episodes to me, but I don't know how it will look to you, but it's one of the topic that is so dear to my heart, and something that my mentor has taught me for some years now, and that is what I'm practicing, and I want to share it with you because many are out there struggling, just like I was also struggling. I'm in a recovery mood right now, so I don't want somebody, this video can help somebody out there. Today's content is actually for the people who have made up their mind to work on their finances. It's not for any other person, or it's not for the people who have negative mindset about building their finances. So this content is for the one that have made up a decision, have made up his mind to work on his or her finances. So there are some 4 systems that you need to master before you can be financially free. And today, that is what we are coming to look at. 4 financial management systems that everyone must master in order to become financially free. So what is your financially free number, which I created a content about in my previous video. So today I want us to break that systems. So we'll be looking at one of them as today's episode. We'll be having 4 episodes under this topic, 4 financial management system to everyone who want to master in order to become financially free. So today we'll look at one of the management system. That's the financial management system. So, but before, what I want us to elaborate on it. So money education is very important. It teaches people how to earn, how to manage, save, and invest and grow their money. And if you don't really invest your time to understand how money works, those who have put in the energy, the time to study about how money works, about financial management or how to become financially free, and they are following the principles, these people always see improvement in their life. But if you're giving excuses, just as life is going to compel you, life is going to challenge you, life is going to give you reasons why you need to spend that money rather than probably managing it, protecting it, and saving it and investing it. So if you are not able to respect these principles, these laws, these rules, it is going to be very, very, very difficult for you to be what? Financially free. So it is, money education helps individual avoid debt traps, build emergency fund. So it is very important to empower yourself with the financial knowledge to take control of your financial future, achieve goals, and build what? Lasting financial security. It is very important. So that is why we are embarking on this journey or on this episode. So let's look at what, when we say financial management system, what do we mean? So I'm going to be reading along the line because it's quite a lengthy content or quite a lengthy notes. So at a point, I'll be reading some to you, and those that I can also give to you, I'll give to you. So financial management system is a structured, repeatable set of habits, tools, and processes you use to handle money intentionally, so it serves you instead of controlling you. So this is the definition of financial management system. One, it should be a structured system. Two, it comes along with set of habits, then tools that you need to use to, at some stages, you need tools to control your finances, you need tools to track how you are spending, then processes, you need to pass through certain processes. So as part of the processes, we'll be looking at 4 processes. Then you have to use this habit, use this structure, and use this tool and use it intentionally. So you need to be aware. There should be this consciousness that, look, when I receive my salary, this is the stages my money is going to pass through. This is the path my money is going to pass through. These are the streamlines. These are the rules that are going to govern any money that comes into my hand. Then, as you have this intention, the results that we are supposed to get is that the money that you are earning, the money you are saving, your money you are going to invest, it should be able to serve you rather than what? Controlling you. So that is what financial management system means. So when we talk about financial management system, it goes beyond what we call budget. It goes beyond it. So it comprises, it's a complete framework that covers these 4 areas. One, earning, protecting what you have earned, and growing what you have gotten or the money that you have gotten over a period of time. And what? Lastly, spending what is left instead. But rather, the framework I just gave right now, rather people earn and they spend, they are not able to protect, they are not able to grow, and they what? They lastly invest what is left. But rather, it should pass through this framework where you earn, number 1. Number 2, you protect what you have earned. So if it is money you have earned this month, you have to protect it. Now you need to think about how to grow over a time. So assuming you are allocating, let's say, 800 Ghana cedis as part of your what? The money you are investing that you want to grow. So meaning that it is going to take a longer time, or it's going to take some time or a time frame for this 800 to multiply to maybe a double of it, or a triple of it, or a 10x of it. Then after you have structured your earning, you have protect what you have earned, you have put in systems and structures to grow the money over a period, then you spend what is left. So this is the framework under the what? The 4 financial management system that we are studying today. So so just to list it, number 1 is income system, which produces an increased earning. Then saving and protection system, which takes care of emergency fund, insurance, risk, and all those things. Then we have investments and growth system. Then management, expenses, how you manage your expenses. Quickly, let's look at 4 reasons why you need to master these 4 financial management system, and we will be backing it up with some scriptures. So number 1 reason is to faithfully provide for your household. So number 1 reason why you need to master these 4 financial management system is to have the capacity to be able to provide for your household. So, and this one you can find it in 1 Timothy 5 verse 8. I read, anyone who does not provide for their relatives, and especially for their own household, has denied the faith and is worse than unbeliever. This is quite a mind-blowing for the Christians and to anyone out there. One of the laws governing why you need to master this 4 financial management system is to be able to provide for your family. And it says that anyone who is not able to provide for his family, especially his own household, has denied the faith. So this tells you that mastering this system ensures that you can constantly provide for your family's needs, not just today, but through every season. So it is very important to put in the energy, the time to do what? To ensure that you master this 4 financial management system. Without strong income plus expenses, you live paycheck to paycheck. And as I speak today, as at the time I'm recording this video, we are almost close to mid-June, and some people's salary has finished already. So let's look at the weights that the Bible has put on this verse. Failing to provide makes one worse than unbeliever. So if you are there and you are not working, you are not earning money, you are not able to provide for your family, the Bible is saying that you are worse than an unbeliever. So this goes out there to the Christians out there. If you are out there thinking that the sole purpose of you being called to become a Christian or you being a believer of our Lord Jesus Christ, your job is to just be in the church room and all the time be praying. No, the Bible is saying that you need to step out there, get something to do, earn some money, and be able to provide for your family needs. So those of you who think that going out there to work is a sin, comparing to just going to attend church, being a Sunday attendance or being part of Sunday attendance, you are better off. No, you are not better off. You going out there to equally go and work and come and provide for your family, it is credited to you that what? It is credited to you that what? You have faith. So if you are not able to provide, you have denied the faith. That means you don't even believe. So as part of your assignment, your obligation, your responsibility is to go and work, have money, and be able to provide for your family needs. So if you're out there and you are listening to me and you're a Christian, this tells you, if you are somebody who have been praying 24/7, thinking that that is what God has called you to do, then I'm afraid to tell you that no, you are rather denying the faith. How are you feeding your family? How are you providing for your family? Or you think that your job is to just pray so that somebody will go and work and come and be giving you? No, you are a slave to that person. So you need to step out there and go and do what? And work. And also master this financial management system. It shows your faith through what? Responsible stewardship, giving you purpose of mind that your family is covered. So it is very important you do what? You provide for your family. Number 2 reason is to leave godly inheritance for your future generation. The money that you are earning, the wealth that you are acquiring, it is not for you to consume all at a go, or it is not for you alone. You have to pass it down to your what? Your children's children. So that one can be found in Proverbs 13 verse 22, and it reads, "A good person leaves an inheritance for his children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the what? The righteous." So this tells you that the money, the wealth, the resources at your disposal, you have to put it in a structured system whereby you will be able to what? Pass it on to what? Your children's children. You don't consume it. Some of us, we think that yes, we've gotten a job. So today we are living all kinds of life. We are spending every money that comes our way and not even thinking about what? Our children. Our children's children. If you consume all the money today, what will your children come and depend on? What future foundation are you building for them? So it is very important what? We leave a godly inheritance for our future generation. The third reason why you need to master this 4 financial management system is to honor God as the source of your wealth creating ability. So that one can be found in Deuteronomy 8 verse 18. "But remember the Lord your God, for it is who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirm his word, covenant, which he swore to his ancestors as it is today." So the energy, the power, the wisdom, the ability that you have, you possess in going to work, in going to make money, in going to what? Saving, in going to investment, in multiplying it, it is God that has given you that energy. God has given you that ability. It is God that has given you that wisdom. So it is important you what? You acknowledge him that he is your source of water, your wealth. So this is the 3 reasons why it is very important you master this 4 financial management system. Because this is quite lengthy, we will be looking at 1 episode today. So we'll quickly jump in. So now that we know that we have to, 1, provide for our family, 2, pass on what we have earned, some to our children's children, and also to acknowledge God as our source, it is very important that, look, before you earn any money, before you earn any property or any asset, you must work for it. So it is very important that we work. So over here, before you earn an income, one must work to earn it. Now, money will be appearing in the passage or in the presentation frequently, because before you can do something or before something can be fully achieved, money is part of it. So before you can be able to buy a land, you need to work and get that money. So that's why we'll be mentioning a lot of money. So let's look at something quickly. People think that when we say go to work is and is kind of like it is worrisome or it is a sin. So some people will choose over going to the church 24/7, praying every day, thinking that working is a sin. But it's not a sin. It's part of worship. So we'll look at something in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10 to 13. And I read, "For even when we were with you, we gave you this rule: the one who is unwilling to work shall not eat." So this is a rule that was set with the people of Thessalonica when Paul was with them. That, look, if you don't work or you are not willing to work, you shall not eat. there is this popular thing that we say, no contribution, no chop. NCNC, yes, no contribution, no chop. Is similar to this. If you don't work, no eating. So verse 11 says that, we hear that some among you are idle and destructive. They are not busy, they are busybodies. They pretend to be busy, but at the end of the day, there's no results that they can account for. Such people, verse 12, such people we command and urge in the Lord Jesus Christ to settle down and earn the food they eat. So this is even in the Bible. So if you're out there thinking that the sole calling that you have is to just be a church mouse, your job is to just pray, your job is to be in the chapel every day, my brother, step out there and go and work for it. Go and work and earn some money. And stop looking at people's benevolence, that they have to go and work and come and give to you. They have to come and bless the Lord. No, that is not blessing the Lord. That is you extorting from them. So if you're out there thinking that your job is not to go and work, but people come and dash you, or you pretend to be sick so that people will be giving you alms, the Bible is saying that, look, you have to settle. The settle there means that you need to step out there and go and work and earn some money so that when people are eating, you don't envy them. There are people out there who are refusing to go and work. And there are people who step out there and go and 12 hours, 13 hours, 14, 15 hours, and they come home with something, you are envying them. Some people go and work, toil. They burn the night candle. They are learning to be able to acquire knowledge to how to go and make money. And when they are able to buy something nice for themselves as part of appreciating the hard work they put in, then you turn out there to envy them. If you are somebody out there today, my message to you is that step out there and also go and work for yourself. So it is very important we work. So for you to be able to get money, so today's topic that we are emphasizing on, or today's system, financial management system that we are emphasizing on, is income system. In this income system, before the income can come, you need to go out there and go and work to get them income. So it is very important you have to do what? To step out there and go and work and earn some money. So just some key notes from the passage we just read. Some believers had stopped working whilst waiting for Christ's return, expecting others to support them. Like I said, they've turned into church mouse, thinking that their job is to only pray. No, go and out there and go and work. Paul urged them to live responsible, work diligently, and not to be idle or burdensome to the community. The instruction targets those unwilling, not unable to work, but unwilling to work. So that is it. So that is one reason, buttressing, why you need to step out there to go and work. So look for work. So today's topic that we are putting emphasis on is income system. For you to be able to make an income, you need to work. So let's quickly look at another passage that the Bible gives us. And it's found the parable of the bag of gold. And it's found in Matthew 25, verse 14 to 30. But we will not read all. We'll just read some few. So let me just read. Again, it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servant and entrusted his wealth to them. To one, he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. So I'll end it there. So each according to his what? His ability. Keep this in mind. I have something to say here. So in the 4 financial management system, which today's episode is on income system, which talks about cash flow. Income talks about cash flow. You need to work or create a business or do something or have something doing that will be giving you what? Daily, weekly, or monthly, or yearly cash flow. And that is what we want to look at. So let's quickly look at the definition of what? Income. Income is money or value that a person, household, or business receives from various sources, typically in an exchange for 1. Work, 2. Providing goods or services, 3. From an investment or other assets. I take it again. Income is money or value that a person or a household or a business receives from various sources, typically in an exchange for 1. Work, meaning that you have to go and work. You need to be employed to work so that you will be paid wages, so that you will be paid salary, or provide goods and services, sell something, provide a service, repair somebody's job, wash somebody's clothes and iron it, and he will pay you. Cut somebody's hair, sell something to somebody, give a value to somebody, and for somebody to give you an exchange, which is money or gold, or an investment that you have to do that will give you a return, that will give you profit. Or lastly, an asset, things that you have put your money into, things that you have put your energy into that will pay you. That is what we call income. That is the definition of what? Income. So if you want to acquire an income, there are 4 things that you need to do. 1, work for it, or provide a value and they'll pay for it, or an investment that you have done that is giving you a profit or a return on investment, or have assets that are paying you. So we'll look into it. In simple terms, it is a flow of money or equivalent value coming in, I take it again. It is flow of money or equivalent value coming in over a period of time. So take note again, over a period of time. Why? Because our life is designed in such that as we are young, we have the energy to work. We have the time to make money now up to 60 years. 60 years, if you're a civil servant, you have to do what? Retire. You cannot be making money again, but you cannot be making money actively again. If I say actively, meaning that you do not have the energy again to be gainfully employed. So meaning that you have roughly 30 to 40 years to make money within a time frame. And after that time frame, now you need to put that money into another system that will be working for you. But if you fail to put money over that period of time into a system to work for you, when that time elapses, you cannot be able to actively work again. So it is very important. Money will be coming into your hand over a period of time, usually measured monthly, annually, or a tax year. Over a tax year. So let me just read so that you understand the full sentence. In simple terms, income is the flow of money or equivalent value coming in over a period of time, usually measured monthly, annually, or over a tax year, that you can use to 1. Invest, save, spend, or pay bills. You see how I structured it? so that you can use it to what? One, investment, you can save and spend and what? Pay bills. So this is the reason why you have to do what? You have to work to earn money. This is the reason why you need to go out there and go and look for a job. This is the reason why you have to do what? Go and look for a job. Now, let's look at something. Income comes as two incomes, comes in two functions. Or let me put it this way, income comes in two functions, or money comes in two functions. So again, the Holy Books or the Holy Book gives us an idea of it. When we read 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 10, it says, "Now he who supplies seeds to the sower and bread for the food will also supply and increase your store of seed and will enlarge your harvest of your righteousness." This is coming from the NIV Bible. Let's read the Amplified, which puts more elaboration on it or more expansion on it. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 10 in Amplified says that, "And God who provides seed for the sower and bread for eating will also provide and multiply your resources for sowing and increase the fruits of your righteousness, which manifest in itself in active goodness, kindness, and charity." So this is trying to tell you that money comes in two functions. One, it comes as a bread. At the same time, it comes as a seed. So the money you are earning, your income, the income that is coming, you have to see it as what? One, as a seed. Two, as bread. It is really, really, really important here. This is what most of us do not know. So when the money comes, we think it is what? For consumption. So all we do is to do what? We consume it. So now let's go to again to the passage that I read earlier in Matthew 25 verse 14, and we'll read that of the 14, 15, and possibly 16, 17, 18, 19. So I read it again. On the 14 says that, again, it's like a man going on a journey who called his servant and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, and another 1 bag, according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who received 5 bags of gold went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 bags more. 17. So also the one with the 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the one who received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled account with them. So when you compare the Corinthians passage and that of Matthew, it tells you that, one, you have to work, because the guy who received 5 bags of gold, it says that went at once and put his money to work. So your income that you receive, you first of all have to look for a work for it. Income is money that you receive. What work is designed for it? Now, 2, income is a seed. At the same time is bread. So portion of it is what? For seed. Portion of it is for what? Bread. You don't consume it. So the seed is for what? Investment. It's for sowing. And the Bible emphasizes that as He's giving you that seed, He has also supplied you bread for you to eat, and has also supplied you enough resources that for the what? Sowing. Meaning what? Portion of that money that He has given you is enough to do what? To sow, to invest. The bread is the what? The expenses, the spending that you do. So in reality, income is designed or is made by an investment service, and what? Product. Or money is made by investment, service, and product. So the income that is coming to you, you have to turn it into an investment. You have to turn it into a service. You have to earn it by what? Selling a product. Most people think that for you to be financially free, you need to earn a lot of money. No, you don't need to earn a lot of money before you start doing savings, before you start doing an investment. The later that comes into your hand, you have to do what? Apportion it. To build wealth, you need to have a total mindset shift from a consumer mindset to what? A multiply mindset. So the first guy who received the 5 bags of gold, the first thing that came into his mind is to what? To go and work with it. The other second guy also went to work with it. But the third guy was having the mindset of what? Consuming or protecting it or keeping it just like that. And anything that you keep for so long that you do not multiply, it is being taken away from you. So we need to be very careful. So in this context, we always have two people in this world. The poor mindset of people and the rich mindset of people. So when money comes into their hand, all they do is to do what? To be working for it, and they'll be consuming it. All they do is to what? To live on paycheck to paycheck. That is the poor people. They have to sell their time for money, because today, whatever they get, they have worked for it, so they have to do what? To consume it. But when the rich man gets money, the first thing that comes into his mind is to do what? He has to put this money to work. So the income that comes to us, we have to think about what? How to put it to work. 2, the rich build system that generate cash flow. So the income that you are earning today, the income that is coming to you today, you have to do what? Think about how you can put system. So the definition that we read earlier about financial management system, it is a structured, repeatable what? Set of habits, tools, and processes. So now you have to put your money into what? Processes that will be generating you money. So now let's quickly look at the main types of income. We have some commonly group of income that one needs to work on. Number 1, when you are actively working, you have to do what? Earn actively. Earn an income. So that is from your active work. So when you are, the money that you are actively working, that is coming, we call it active earn income. If you are employed, if you are working for somebody, the business you are doing, the profit that is coming, it's an active earn income. That is the category I'm putting it. The money you actively work for or trade your time for, effort, skill, directly for paycheck is called salary or wages. So salary or wages comes from your job. Freelancing, gig work payments, tips, bonus. So before even bonus will come, that means you have worked for it and somebody is appreciating you. Commission, like the insurance people, they are being paid based on what? Commission. How much money are you bringing in? So your commission is paid to you. Self-employed, business profit. So the business that you are doing, all those money that are coming are based on what? Active income. So an example of this active job are this white collar job, this office job that you are doing, the secretariatship, the engineering, the accounting, the just name it. Some of the side gig business that you do, the repair works that you do, maybe you're an auto mechanic, the repair work that you are doing, carpentry, the mason, the cleaning, the consultancy, collecting people's waste, house cleaning, barbering, catering, cooking, tailoring, landscaping, all these jobs. The money you earn are active income. Because if you don't go and work, the money doesn't come. Just like this content I'm creating. If I don't press on the camera to record, this content is not going to come out. So I need to be actively participate in this content creation. And when I upload it and YouTube is paying me, then that is what? the money that is coming, it is what? Active work, because I have worked for it. So this is number one type of what? Income. Active income. You have to go and work. And trust me, when we're reading, in some definitions, it says over a period. In some phrases, it talks about time frame. Yes, you cannot continuously work for all your life actively. There's a time frame that you need to work. So as you work, the money that comes, you have to convert some into seed, which is for investment. You have to feed on some. So your active work, the active income that is coming from your active work, you have to manage it well. So the management aspect is also another episode I'll be talking about. But as it comes, you need to protect it, which is part of another also episode. So it is important we have to go and work, just as it is stated in the Bible by Paul giving them a rule, an agreement that if you don't work, you don't eat. Let's look at number two type of income. Number two type of income is called passive income. And what is passive income? Passive income is the money that comes in with little, with what? Little to no ongoing daily effort after initial setup or work. So the passive income, again, I take it, is the money that comes in, or is the money that you receive with little to no ongoing daily effort after initial setup or work that you have to put in. So an example of this passive income kind of work that this income comes in is one, rental income from properties. So let's take it that you have a property like a, let's say 10-bedroom house, which you are renting or you are using it as a guest house. So now after putting in the hard work of building it, now when people come and rent it and they spend the night there, or they've rented and they are living there as tenants, the money that they pay to you is what? Passive income. So it is little or no ongoing effort. So the passive income is very important. So meaning that some of your active income, you have to use it to build a system, a structure that will give you what? Passive income, which does not require your energy again, your initial double energy, your initial hard work again. So royalties, like the musicians, they have royalties. Anybody that plays their music, they have to pay them. Or they have land, there's gold in it. So they have come to sign a contract, an agreement that we will mine your gold and we'll be giving you what? Royalties. So these are passive income. Or you have built an online course that you put in the energy for once, and people, like the content I'm creating, if it is an online course that you have to pay me and listen to it, meaning that I have put in one-time energy in creating this content. So I have created it for life. Anybody that will come and pay for it and wants to watch and wants to learn, now I do not need to go and re-record this video again. It is one time recorded. Now people will be paying as long as this video is online for people to do what? To access. So now the cash is coming in without me putting in any energy again. So that is what is called passive income. You have bought a shaving machine. You have put in one-time capital in buying it, like the creeper video I did the last time. I have bought it one time. Now I can use it to barber or shave people's hair as many times that shaving machine could work. And I'll be making money over that time frame the machine is in active work. So these are things that you can be doing to earn what? Passive income. So it is very important we work on our passive income. So if you are out there, you are a teacher, you are a nurse, you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, you are an engineer, whoever are you, especially a civil servant or a business owner, you cannot continue to work more than 60, 80 and still be actively working. Some could be whiling away time in their 60s, 70s, 80s. If only they are still in good health, they could walk or they could do something at the office. That is fine. But still, you still need to put in system that will be giving you what? Passive income. It could be an investment that every month, like treasure bill, every year there's going to be a return. If it is quarterly, quarterly is going to give you a return. If it is 90 days, 90 days is up. Your money is ready for you. So these are things that we need to be putting our income into. So the last type of income that I want to talk about is portfolio or investment income. This type of income is bigger than your passive, is bigger than your active. So this is the system where money generated from financial investment or capital investment. Example, interest from savings accounts, which that one I will not recommend. It is very low, small. Or an account, bond, mutual fund, or dividend from stocks. Capital gain, profit, you sell an investment or you sell a property that is giving you money. So this portfolio is a level of income that from your active, you have both passive, so it is more than one passive incomes. Example, let's say you have a farm, you have a real estate, you have invested in an oil company that is generating you money, you have invested in gold that is bringing you money, you have invested in transportation that is giving you money. These are an investment level that is generating more than millions of Ghana cedis or billions of Ghana cedis or billions of dollars, it depending on the currency in which you are in your country. So this is a huge investment. So this one, you do not work. The money that you have actively worked for, which you have channeled some into an investment, this money is giving you return, is giving you profit. So to wrap it up, it is very important we master an income system that will be putting money into our pocket every day. Whether we are young, whether we are middle age, we are old, we are in our 60s, or having enough to even pass it on to our children's children. So if you're out there listening to me and you are working, don't spend all the money. Now you know the purpose of the income, how to channel the income, how to invest it, how to see income. Income comes in two functions. It comes as a seed. It comes as a bread. So portion, it goes into what? Seeding, investment, and portion goes into what? Eating. Portion goes into what? Passive, an investment that will give you passive income that you do not need to actively work for it. Then lastly, these multiples of passive income becomes an investment that you can also invest in the financial market, like bonds, like treasure bill, like 401k or IRO. These are things that you have to do what? Be thinking about. So when income comes into your hand, it's not for completely consumption, but it is what? For multiplication. So if you have any question or any contribution, kindly leave it in the comment section. Follow us and share videos for others to see this content. See you in our next episode. Bye-bye.